Amara was the only child of billionaire Chukwuma Okoye, a man known for his shrewd business empire that stretched across Africa and beyond. Despite his wealth and success, Chukwuma's love for Amara was genuine, and he spared no expense in ensuring her happiness. He was a father who would move mountains to protect his child, and Amara knew it. As a 12-year-old, Amara was a bright and curious child, with a smile that could light up a room. She loved her life of luxury, but she also longed for the simple joys of childhood, playing with friends, running barefoot in the grass, and exploring the world around her. Her father would often smile at her request, his heart melting at her innocence. One day, Amara's school announced a trip to Obudu Mountain Resort, a scenic destination known for its breathtaking views and exciting activities. Amara was thrilled at the prospect of exploring the mountains and waterfalls, and she begged her father to let her go. Chukwuma was hesitant, citing safety concerns, but Amara's persistence won him over. The day of the trip arrived, and Amara was bubbling with excitement. She hugged her father tightly, promising to be careful and listen to her teachers. Chukwuma watched as she boarded the bus, his heart heavy with a mix of emotions. He knew that he had to let her go, but he couldn't shake off the feeling of unease that lingered in his mind. The trip was a thrilling experience for Amara, who enjoyed the scenic views, cable car ride, and hiking. She was fascinated by the beauty of nature and the thrill of adventure. Her teacher smiled at her enthusiasm, happy to see her enjoying herself. But tragedy struck on the second day of the trip. Amara was walking along a narrow path with her friends when one of them stumbled. In a split second, Amara reached out to help, but her foot slipped, and she fell down the slope. Her friends screamed, and the teachers rushed to her aid, but it was too late. Amara's injuries were fatal, and she passed away, leaving behind her devastated father. Chukwuma was consumed by grief when he received the news. He crumpled to the floor, his world shattered by the loss of his child. The days that followed were a blur of tears, condolences, and funeral arrangements. Chukwuma's business empire, once a symbol of success, now seemed meaningless without his daughter by his side. As he sorted through Amara's belongings, Chukwuma found her diary. Her handwriting was childish, but her words were full of wisdom. She had written about her dreams of helping underprivileged children, of building something that would bring joy to those in need. Chukwuma's tears fell on the pages as he read her words, but he also felt a sense of purpose. Inspired by Amara's words, Chukwuma established the Amara Foundation, a charity dedicated to providing education, healthcare, and opportunities for children in need. He poured his wealth and resources into the foundation, determined to make a difference in the lives of others. As the foundation grew, Chukwuma saw the impact that Amara's memory was having on the world. Years went by, and Chukwuma's grief slowly gave way to a sense of purpose. He knew that Amara was no longer with him, but he also knew that her memory would live on through the countless lives she touched. On the anniversary of her death, Chukwuma returned to the mountain resort, where he reflected on Amara's life and legacy. As he stood at the spot where Amara had fallen, now marked with a small plaque bearing her name, Chukwuma felt a sense of peace wash over him. He closed his eyes and saw Amara's smile, her laughter, and her sparkling eyes. He heard her voice, whispering in his ear, "Daddy, I saw the world, and it was beautiful." Chukwuma's eyes were wet with tears, but his lips curved into a trembling smile. He knew that Amara's legacy would live on, a reminder that love is the only wealth that lasts. The story of Amara and her father would be etched in his heart forever, a testament to the power of love and the impact that one life can have on the world.